Alright guys, today we're gonna be reacting to Udo Lindenberg, the godfather of German rock and the fall of the Berlin Wall. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for this great recommendation. One of you guys recommended this video. I'm just gonna simply react to it, see how it goes. Clearly there's gonna be a lot of history involved this documentary. Again, this is from the DW channel. Make sure you guys show some support and go to the link in the description as well after you watch my video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Also for donations, link in the description, and also give super chats as well. Let's jump in. My bad, folks. I had to do up, on and off because of the.
I grew up here in the East, but somehow Udo was always a presence.
Okay. Oh man, this is gonna be so much copyright stuff.
Spent in opposition to the Berlin Wall. Udo Lindenberg, German rock legend, painter, and vocal critic of the division of Germany.
I can imagine, man, during that time, what was going on through the German people. You see what I'm saying? Like how do we take this thing down, man?
We caught up with him in Leipzig, where the peaceful revolution against the East German regime began.
Wow. See? Now, my question is, east side of Germany, how bad it was? How bad it was? I would like to know how bad it was. We saw some videos about people just getting killed. But I would like to know how, from you guys' opinion, how bad it was. How bad it was.
Leipzig is also hosting an exhibition devoted to Lindenberg's art and his commitment to the people of East Germany.
I'm in Leipzig at the Museum of Fine Arts for a very special exhibition. Special because of the artist who's right here, because he's actually better known as the legend of German rock music. And I don't use that word legend lightly, because this man has bestrode the German rock scene for nearly 50 years. Udo Lindenberg, welcome. Thank you.
The eternal young talent. The eternal young talent.
Absolutely.
Hello, man. How you doing?
And my first question is, here you are in your 8th decade.
What the hell's going on with him? He had a stroke or something? Right, the stroke, right? When you have a stroke, all your face goes, you end up like that.
Playing to stadiums. Now, the biggest audiences.
A domineering father and a loving mother. You see how they did that? You see how they did that, right? Don't like that. Why they have to do that? Domineering father, but a loving mother. Asserting a one will over another in an arrogant way. See how they did that? That's not okay, man.
Erich and twin sisters Inga and Erika. Udo began playing in jazz bands as a teenager.
Good. Jazz band? Okay. So the family was a very well-rounded
He was 27
musician.
when he got his first major break as a singer and lyricist with his band, the Panic Orchestra. Their 1973 album put rock music.
That is a funny, right? The portray is very funny, right? Very 70s.
Music in German on the map. Revolutionary for that time. Udo Lindenberg has written more than 600 songs so far and released 36 studio albums, which have sold millions of copies. From the beginning, the Iron Curtain was a frequent theme in his lyrics.
Hear that deep voice already sounding like big.
The division of Germany dramatized as a love song. After the fall of the Berlin Wall, Lindenberg's popularity waned. In the 1990s, he began to paint. His musical career declined as he struggled with a drinking problem.
Damn, bro. There we go, man. Those are the demons. Those are the demons right there, man. They tackle all musicians, man.
Record sales slumped. But true to his motto, no panic, he staged a comeback in 2008. With guest musicians such as rapper Jan Delay, Lindenberg made the album Stark wie zwei, his first to reach #1 in the charts. Since then, the godfather of German rock has been touring tirelessly and selling out stadiums. Now in his 70s, Udo Lindenberg is more popular than ever.
Wow. Good for him,
In
man.
the 70s and the 1980s, you were very strongly against the division of the country. Also, sometimes when it wasn't popular to be against that. Why did you feel so
The exhibition Nuances at the Museum of Fine Arts in Leipzig charts Udo Lindenberg's special relationship with the former East Germany and features his own artworks and memorabilia. In the 1980s, the West German rock star was keen to perform.
Oh, look at that art, man. Man, that's so simple, right? Like, it's just an expression. Literally like an expression. That's what he's doing. Like, he's just expressing. What the hell is...
In East Germany. He even presented communist leader Erich Honecker with a guitar and a leather jacket, and got this instrument, a sham, in return.
What fascinated me and the people of East Germany was the fact he is just completely authentic. He's utterly honest and so genuinely warm. He's very kind and sincere, and he's an important figure. He can't just be pigeonholed as a rock star or a songwriter. He's much, much more.
A painter, for instance. Many of his artworks he does in cartoon style. For some, he uses watercolors made with alcoholic drinks. The exhibition includes 50 of these unique works.
That is so interesting. It's so unique, right? Just to show you, right? You had to put it out there, man. You had to put it out there. That's what he did. He just put it out there.
He calls Les Querelles.
He just did. He didn't even care.
To open the exhibition, Lindenberg performed in the lobby of the Leipzig Museum to an audience of hundreds of thrilled fans. This car, the iconic Trabant made in the GDR, was a gift from the people of East Germany to the West German star, as thanks for his opposition to the Berlin Wall.
I should explain to the public that, in fact, you could go over to East Berlin, just East Berlin, but you had to get back by midnight. Right. If you wanted to go anywhere else in the DDR, you had to get special permission. So you wrote this very, if I may say, emotional song about Mädchen aus Ostberlin. That's a young girl from East Berlin. Was this someone you were in love with yourself?
That's the way it happened, you know. I went to East Berlin, I met that special lady, and then I wanted to stay so badly because, you know, I loved her so much, from the bottom of my heart. But she said, you know, there's this paper, you know, the permission that you don't have to stay here overnight. You have to go back, you know, by 12. Ja, und dann habe ich es nicht zurückgeschickt. Dann habe ich dieses Lied geschrieben, Mädchen aus Ostberlin. Das war wirklich schwer, ich musste gehen, obwohl ich so gerne noch geblieben wäre. Doch ich komme wieder und vielleicht geht's auch irgendwann mal ohne Nerven rein. Da muss auch auf die Dauer was zu machen sein. Yeah! Eine klare Sache. Und ja, und das Lied wurde total populär. Das war so eine Art so heimliche Nationalhymne oder so. Ne?
And it all paid off because the people in the eastern part of the country, you're a real hero today.
I was the official enemy of the state. Yeah, they said he is just a crap, you know.
Imagine that, man, in your own country. Well, I don't know that thing was a country. You see what I'm saying? Like, it was East and West, but the East was part of the of the Russian Empire, right? The USSR. But to know that the government is ready to just give you a big bullet through your skull head, man. It just put things to a perspective that I don't think we understand, folks. Even I don't understand.
Some Nerd. Den brauchen wir hier nicht bei uns. Also der kriegt keine Auftrittsgenehmigung. Warum? Weil sie haben sich schon gedacht, es würde eine Revolte nach sich ziehen, ja, also zu viel Tumult, also zu viele junge Leute, ja, überhaupt Menschen würden da hingehen wollen, es gäbe in den Straßen riesen Auflauf, Nudelauflauf, jede Menge Leute und so. Und deswegen gab es ja nie eine Genehmigung. Sie fanden das riskant.
Sonderzug nach Pankow is an ironic song directed at East German leader Erich Honecker. Released in January 1983, it was the West German musicians'
So, and now
response
I was going to ask
not-
you. So the leaders of the East German, they were Russians, right? They were not Germans. They were Russians. So that's something that I was wondering. It seems like that name looks very Russian.
being allowed to perform in the East. Lindenberg's descriptions of the head of state as a big chief, stubborn goblin, and rocker were condemned by the East German secret police, the Staatssicherheitsdienst, making it illegal for people to play the song. But in October of 1983, Lindenberg was suddenly allowed to go to East Berlin. At the height of the Cold War, East Germany wanted to appear cooperative. It even allowed him to tour.
Ich freue mich sehr, dass es nun losgeht nach 8 Jahren.
He was very handsome. He was very handsome. A lot of pressure too.
Heute der Auftakt zur großen DDR-Tournee durch mehrere Städte der DDR nächstes Jahr.
But what the rock musician didn't know was that his every step was surveilled by hundreds of Stasi officials. Then there was the performance at the Palast der Republik. Lindenberg played 4 songs at the Rock for Peace
I am a
Festival
rocker.
in front of a select crowd.
That's what it means. That's what it means. I am a rocker. I am a rocker. That's what it means. My German is coming through. Let's go. Let's go. My German is finally coming through. Let's go. Ich bin Rocker. Rocker. Ich bin Rocker. 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 No, they are at the end. You don't pronounce it. Ich bin Rocker.
Party faithful. His real fans were left outside, where they vented their anger. Lindenberg didn't mince words, not even when it came to demands that East Germany disarm.
Weg mit allem Raketenschrott in der Bundesrepublik und in der DDR. Nirgendwo wollen wir auch nur eine einzige Rakete sehen.
The paper about the concert states that Lindenberg's vulgar language and his decadent appearance were inappropriate for the peace event. The permission to perform was deemed a political misjudgment.
Oh my God.
Lindenberg was too unpredictable for the East German leadership.
Nah, that's not unpredictable, bro. You're being a stubborn English right now. No, they knew what they wanted to do. Mm-hmm.
Which canceled the planned tour, disappointing his East German fans.
Und das ist alles, wie gesagt, diese Malerei ist mit Likörfarben. Das ist auch eine weltweite Novität. Eine absolute Erfindung. Wie ist das sonst gar nicht?
It is unique.
Ja.
Have you patented?
Ja, ist patentiert, ist ohne...
Nobody else is allowed to do this. Nobody else can do this.
Lindyismus, we call it Lindyismus. You know,
Lindyismus.
Das ist eine Malerei.
New type of painting. Lindyismus.
This is with Eierlikör. You can even, you see, get some more Eierlikör on that picture. Yeah. You see, this is the color. The Eierlikör. And then when we got together, then we had the Brandenburg Gate, you know, and then we had a big party, you know. As I told you before, you know, the greatest party that I ever experienced, you know, that I ever
Yeah, he probably was an acid and mushrooms and God knows what, man. He just expressing, right? He just throwing things.
part of, you know, the big party at the Brandenburg Gate, you know, and then this is like gold. This is, you know, golden side. This for a chance of gold. Yeah, back then, you know.
Man, like you can tell, like I don't know if this was part of, how can I say this? Probably something happened during this process that really messed him up. I'm wondering. Drugs can be one. But I'm thinking more like a huge bad experience, to traumatize him bad.
Auch die Menschen können es bestimmen und nicht mehr die Regierung.
Udo Lindenberg and his fans had spent years waiting for this moment. Finally, in January of 1990, their dream was fulfilled, an East German tour. Leipzig was the first major city on the tour.
Wow, they look so 90s shade, right? Like the very 90s, 80s.
In June of 2019, Lindenberg was back in Leipzig once again. Some of those present remembered his first concert there after the Berlin Wall fell.
I had goosebumps right from the beginning. The first song he played was Cello, and I think a lot of people had tears in their eyes. It was amazing.
Ich denke an unser erstes Konzert zurück. Wir haben uns ja derartig gefreut, dass es nun endlich so weit war, dass nicht mehr irgendwelche Arschlöcher erzählen konnten, wer hier auf die Bühne kommt, sondern dass ihr selber entscheiden müsst. Ich würde so gerne bei euch mal singen, meine Freunde in der DDR.
He was always interested in us in East Germany, even during the era of the Iron Curtain. That was really nice.
I always thought he was a cool dude with a cool hat and cool glasses.
It's really emotional. I grew up here in the East, but somehow Udo was always a presence.
And again, his most famous song, Sonderzug nach Pankow. Lindenberg's charmingly cheeky appeal to the East German regime to open its borders.
That was the provocative song. It was banned. I recorded it secretly from a West German radio station and listened to it with the volume down.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy, bro. Man, that's crazy. You're basically just, hiding, making sure that they don't, they know that you're recording this song that is prohibited. Huge adrenaline, man.
It was in Leipzig that the protests against the East German regime began, with the Monday demonstrations in the autumn of 1989.
It was a peaceful revolution, and Udo certainly made his own contribution to that.
For Udo Lindenberg and his 10,000 fans at the Leipzig Arena, it was a truly special evening. And just as at his first Leipzig concert, more than a few people had tears in their eyes.
Right now, we're celebrating 30 years of the wall coming down. Are you happy the way it's gone?
I see today, im Zeitalter der Clowns, du hast ja überall weltweit Populismus, du erreichst du Nationalismus, aber Nationalismus ist genau der falsche Weg. Natürlich gibt es nicht nur in Deutschland, es gibt es ja nur überall. Du hast ja überall die Johnsons und die Trumps und Nationalgedröhne und so weiter. Und das haben wir leider auch in Deutschland. In Deutschland finde ich es besonders peinlich vor dem Hintergrund unserer Geschichte. Ne? Es ist so, dass es uns Sorgen macht, ist ja klar. Aber die große Mehrheit der Deutschen findet das total gut. Das ist ein toller.
This is him. This is how he wants things to be, right? Like this. I don't know, man. About his painting, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I don't know, man. See, his music is very nice, right? The music is very nice, actually, but his painting are kind of, I don't know, man. Oh, I don't know.
Tolerantes Land haben und vielfältiges Land, weltoffen und so.
I wonder if you can describe yourself in a few words. Every German knows who you are, but outside of Germany, maybe not.
Es ist so, ich singe ja Deutsch, ich singe deutsche Texte. Ich singe bisher sehr wenig englische Texte, was eigentlich schade ist. Wir sollten auch Englisch singen. Aber als ich anfing, als junger Musiker, mit meiner Singerei oder so. Da gab es keine deutschen Rocktexte.
Yeah, good point.
It's hard to believe, aber es gab so etwas nicht. Man musste also die Straßensprache, der Sound auf Rock'n'Roll, weißt du, ne? Ja? Dieser wie ein rauer Straßenwind, weißt du, wie auf der Straße sprechen und so. Ne?
Yeah, that's a good point, right? Like,
Musik war immer in Englisch.
during those times, German didn't have anything going on, so he just said, he stepped out to the plate and said, you know what, I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna be the guy that's just gonna represent the German culture through rock and roll.
Ja, und das ist auch schade. In einem Land, in dem es so große Sprache gibt, jetzt denken wir an Brecht, an Goethe, an Kleist, an so viele, Heiner Müller, an so viele große Schreiber, ja. Und das hier, die deutsche Sprache ist praktisch verloren gegangen. Also auch über den Krieg, die Nazis, die ja viele von den großen Schreibern verjagt haben, wenn sie nicht ermordet haben in KZs. Sie mussten flüchten.
Germany is the land of Dichter and Denker, that is poets and thinkers. Yeah. But there was one song that I remember you did in English, The Germans. And it's so funny.
It's funny,
You rhyme ladies with Mercedes, which I like, and you rhyme Schiller with Thriller. And I want more of that.
Ja, me too. Wir mussten aber erstmal die deutsche Sprache wiederfinden und so. Das war auch unsere Aufgabe. Ich hatte dann irgendwie...
You know what? That was his mission, man. That was his mission. He just grabbed it and just went with it.
Heilige Geist auch dabei und so, ne, ja. Und verschiedene Kräfte aus dem Underground oder wie auch immer. Und dann entstanden diese deutschen Songs. In Deutschland kennt es jeder, in Deutschland mag das auch jeder, ist auch eine starke Korrespondenz zwischen meinen Texten und der Art, wie die Leute auf der Straße aussprechen. So aber Klartext, geradeaus, weißt du?
Denn es ist nie zu spät, um nochmal durchzustarten. Hinter all den schwarzen Wolken.
That's funny. He's looking for the lighter with the big lips and the how they call it. Oh my goodness. Oh, I forgot how you call those things, those big cigarettes. I forgot, man. Cigar, thank you. Funny guy, man. I like him. He's very good. I like it. Oh, man, that was cool. That was very cool.
But I would say to people, they could come to your concerts and understand enough, because your concerts today are big and they are theatre. You tell stories always, and other German rock musicians don't really do that. You do the big show.
Wow, it's a lot of people. Wow. That's field. Look at that.
Udo Lindenberg and his band, the Panik Orchester, know how to put on a show. His concerts are some of the most lavish and expensive in the world.
Yeah, no wonder why. Look at this. Look at it. That stage. It cost millions of dollars, millions of euros.
Lindenberg took along a blimp, more than 100 crew members, and 10 monster trucks on his Ich mach mein Ding tour.
He sounds very Ozzy Osbourne kind of color, right? It reminds me of Crazy Train. MTV.
His two concerts for the show MTV Unplugged featured guests such as German singer-songwriter Clouseau. The first of those live albums has sold over 1 million copies, making it the rock icon's most successful to date. Udo Lindenberg doesn't just play gigs, he pulls out all the stops.
Das ist meine Freude an die Texte umzusetzen in große Bilder, ne? Große neue Dinge, aber man ist auch ein Sprung, man ist so ein bisschen so wie Faust von Goethe, immer die neuen Kicks, die neuen Sensationen und so. Man will was Neues entdecken und sich nicht ewig wiederholen. Weißt du, dann komme ich da durch das ganze Stadion rangeflogen auf so einer klitzekleinen Plattform, todesmutig, man kann auch mal abstürzen oder schwindelig und dann kannst du runterreiern und das macht total Freude.
Is he still alive? Let me see. Udo Lindenberg. Yeah, 77. Wow. Damn, bro. He's still out there. He's still out there. My God, bro. Damn, man. Respect, bro. Respect.
Also viel auch Kostümtheater. Das hat mich auch inspiriert, diese Revuen zu machen. Das sind Rock-Revuen. Und die sind wirklich groß. Und es ist wirklich schade, das dürfen wir dem internationalen Publikum nicht vorenthalten. Deswegen gibt es ja nur die englischen Songs und so. Like Fritz and Franz and Edeltraut, they eat a lot of sauerkraut. They eat breakfast with the worst. They drink beer until they burst.
You see,
they say good
I tell you, this guy's a poet. I tell you, he should write more. I want to ask you another thing. There's a lot of people around us here in the exhibition. You're a huge star here in Germany. You play to big stadiums, but you're very much a man of the people. How do you keep your feet on the ground? You've been a star for 50 years, but you seem very friendly to everybody.
Ja, sure. Also ich lebe auf der Straße. Also nicht in irgendwelchen Villen, so ganz weit weg oder so. Ich wohne ja im Hotel, immer nur im Hotel, seit ewig schon. Wohne ich im Hotel und wohne in Kneipen und auf der Straße unterwegs. Und jeder kann mich praktisch auch treffen und dann reden wir auch über Texte, auch über die Shows, auch über die Politik, was alles anders werden muss und so weiter. Ne? Ja, und das ist sehr, sehr toll. Das ist für mich auch die Inspiration. Das ist doch schön, das habe ich doch auch immer gewollt, dass meine Lieder, dass sie euch erreichen und so, ne? Und ich eure Gedanken auch mit einmal, dass es zusammen, also dass es eine gemeinsame Sache wird, wie so gegen Rechtsradikale.
He's on into a politics too, man. He's way open to the politics. Isn't that crazy? Musicians tend to be very left-leaning when it comes down to a lot of things. Musicians are very left-leaning, right? Majority musicians, they tend to be very left-leaning. I don't know why. But he might have his own reasons why, right? So that'll be interesting to know.
Hier uns erhalten und so, ne? Und weiter nach vorne pushen und so, ne? Ja, und das ist so living with the people of the street, like Straßenindianer, Lindianer, Straßenlindianer, ne? Straßencowboy, ne? Yeah, unterwegs. Wir freuen uns jetzt schon, wir sind ja nächstes Jahr wieder auf Tournee. Nächstes Jahr wieder auf Tour. Und das ist auch schön, das ist ja auch mein Zuhause, richtig. Du auf der großen Bühne und dann mit euch und die Panikfamilie. Wir sind ja wie eine Familie, ne? Das ist so, ja. Fantastisch, ja, nächstes Jahr in Dresden, ne?
Ja, das ist auch wieder. Aber erst nach Leipzig.
Kommt ihr auch, ne?
Wir kommen.
Ja, Leipzig, überall, klar.
It's been an amazing experience for me to meet you. Thank you so much. Thank you for your art. Thank you for your music. And most of all, thank you for being alive and being here. And keep on rocking, man.
Keep on rocking. Thank you so much.
My thanks to Udo Lindenberg. From me, Robin Merrill. Bye for now.
Robert, thank you so much. And no panic. Und meinetwegen 13 Kinder, alle total verrückt. Oh Baby, nimm mich in deine Arme. Oh Kleine, ich bin absolut verzückt.
Oh, look at that. They want him. They want him. Hey man, he's a ladies killer, man. You can tell. He knows how to play the game, man. You can, he ain't wrong, man, with a lot of these things. He ain't wrong. What, man? Only 17,000, bro? Like, what the hell? My father left East Germany in his early 20s, spending 1 year in jail before getting kicked out of DDR. About 2 years ago, we were at LA airport taking a stop from New Zealand to London, and the line next to us was Udo. He was extremely friendly and welcoming at first, and I didn't recognize him, but my dad did it right away. Yeah. Very interesting things, right? Very, very interesting. Hey, man, he's still rocking and killing it. He's 77 years old. Very interesting time that he was, born, 1946, right after the Second World War. Happens to be that he was the guy selected by God to do that job. Let me know what you guys think. I would like to hear you guys' opinion about his music. You guys like him? Do you guys don't like him? Either or. Let me know in the comment section. I'll see you in the next one.